The Mega Ultra Chicken flying through the sky. Oh, I'm kind of covering them a bit, actually. Honestly, this is canon. It has the head of a chicken and the body of a chicken, but it has the body of a chicken for a head. What kind of Chimera legend is this? Last time we summoned the Mega Ultra Chicken, Ramia, the great bird. After summoning all of the dragon orbs together, we are now sky capable, y'all. And we can go anywhere we need to, anywhere we want. But most of all, we can finally defeat the evil Lord Baramos. He who has shrouded this land in darkness. He who had my father murderized. It is time for sweet vengeance. Wow, we're totally finishing the game today, right? Right? I don't know. Mega? Maybe. Mega Ultra Chicken. But we are right at the forefront of Baramos' lair, and hopefully we get through it today. What else can we do today? Time will only tell. Oh yeah! Wonderful! Alright, so I haven't done much. Literally 5 minutes of playtime since the last stream. I just went to heal. And then I also just took a look at my loadout, my equipment, my party, just seeing if there's anything I should really do. I noticed that even though Lumpia had recently reclassed, at this point, look at the lineup. She is the strongest character now, by far, like by a long amount. Like, it's crazy. I mean, that's what happens when you reclass like 3 times. But goddamn. All right, it's just Lumpia quest now, which is delicious. She's the main character. I'm just a kitty cat. That's how it is. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. I just write the story. Zoom! And I'm sure nobody would complain or mind anyway. Regardless, we need to figure out where to stock up if we need any more equipment. I feel like now's the time I should just spend all of my money, huh? Question is, where's the best place to get equipment at this point of the game? It's kind of hard to tell because you can just go anywhere. Maybe double cheeseburger? Side Pokemon in. Only one thing scarier than Dragon Quest. A big chicken! It's okay. It's okay. I'll keep the small chickens away so that the big chickens may thrive. Arise, chicken! Arise! Double cheeseburger! Wow! Look at this place, it's so huge now! Hear ye, this eventide I shall undertake to give a recital. Citizens, I hereby invite you to attend. Wow! I think this is the biggest that the town gets. So let's see. Oh my god, oh my god! Look at these weapons! Dragon's Bane Claws? Warhammer? 40,000? You already have Fire Claws? Yeah, this is definitely the best equipment you can get right now. Mithril Helm? Dragon Mail. Alright, I gotta portion out my money. I can buy like 2 of these things, or maybe 3. The best defense is a good offense, so I'm thinking maybe the Dragon's Bane Claws? The Dragon Mail for sure. I would have to take off my cat suit, but I think now's the time to get serious. Finally, after all this time. We also have earthenware. That's fine, actually. Don't mind me. Look, we're about to go feed the big old demon lord, Baramos. If y'all have any discounts for heroes, I'm sorry, sir, but hero or not, you gotta pay like the rest of us. We got a business to run. I don't know why he's suddenly like southern. He wasn't earlier. What are the chances that they do breath attacks? It would have been nice for the frickin' volcano boss. Alright, we're gonna buy the silver shield for Shoma. I just realized one of the only upgrades you can even equip. Got 21,000 left. What other weapons do I have, actually? Do the Thunderbolt Blade, actually. Once we get the Baramos. I gotta put the boomerang back on, but we're gonna put that other sword back on when we get that Baramos proper. Alright, we don't need a new weapon. I think we just need... How cheap am I gonna be when it comes to the end of the game, quote unquote? I wonder, actually. No, this is all we need. We're stocked up, fam. I can beat Baramos with my bare hands. You know, now that this town is complete, I wonder what's here. Welcome to Double Cheese's mansion. Please go on inside. Did they clean it up? Oh. Y'all remember how Double Cheese was voluntarily in jail? Even though, like, we opened the door, he's like, no, I need to serve my sentence. Always the dragon male, never the dragon female. I mean, haven't you seen Shrek Shark? Shrek Shark? You know, dragon plays a big role in that movie. Who's talking here? You want me to what? Really? Oh, no. You want me to what? Really? Yes, really. I want you to run this place instead of me. Bye-bye. You can do it. The townspeople have already said they support your nomination. They have? Well, then I suppose it'd be rude not to. All right, I'll do it. I have no idea how good I'll be at it, but I'll do my best. Thanks. I'm counting on you. I won't let you down. Manok, I've decided it's time for me to leave town. They're big enough to look after themselves now. They don't need me anymore. Is that your son? How long have we been gone? Have I been traveling for like 16 years? What? Hey, you wouldn't mind taking me along in an adventure or two for old time's sake, would you? Well, I won't twist your arm. I'll be at Patty's place in Elliohand if you need me. If you ever feel like you could use a hand, just come and get me. Hopefully I'll see you soon, then. Bye for now. Who was that guy? I don't think he was ever in our party. What do you mean? Anyway, Lumpia, welcome back from that bout of madness. For a second, I thought you were two people or something. Crazy. So what, is this still a jail or no? It's just a house now. Hello? I don't claim to understand what's going on in this town. I'm just imagining what this quest would have looked like back on the NES, assuming that it functioned the same. And it's a cool concept, makes it feel like time is really passing. At the same time, what even happened? Just one of my party members went and turned into a big old dictator, and he got overthrown off screen. It's alright. It's okay. We'll just not hire him again. Okay, I think we're ready, y'all. We gotta do a quick save at hand, and then Baramos' lair is just in our wake. Yeah. I was just saying before stream, had some delicious food yesterday. Finally hanging out with some friends for the Christmas that we never had. Over a month later. Had some delicious dim sum. For those of y'all who are able to go to dim sum, either regularly or at least once in a while, what's your favorite thing to get? You can't go wrong with shumai, that's for sure. But as I had shown before stream, I gotta get the egg lava buns every time. It's like a tradition for me. You gotta have like little desserts after. And not every dim sum place will have it, because it's not really a dim sum, more than it is just like a kind of snack food. The beef rolls wrapped in scallion pancakes. They're not even fancy. They're not even like upscale, but they're They're a staple. Barabas's lair! Only dim sometimes? We know that, Shark. Look, don't sell yourself short. You may be dim sometimes, but you're bright every other time. Ooh, treasures left on this lull. Is there a monster around here? It's not out and about at the moment. I didn't think the time of day would matter for Baramos' lair. What are these? Boreal Serpent. Your days are numbered, fake Shenron. I heard that the Dragon Ball Daima dub is finally happening. Finally getting released. That's good. I like that. I'm also a little sad that they're only releasing it once a week. Like, yeah, sure, that's how it was released in the first place. But now at this point, like, it wasn't simulcast to begin with, so now they're just so far behind. Yo, it's those big old statues. I didn't know they're from Dragon Quest III. They're always so funny. Living statue. Dub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub. Yum-ba-dum thunder. Shibidi-bum-bum. Oh no! And they even got the animation where they just fall over. I love it. But yeah, no, America, or at least like anybody who wants to just watch the Dubbo Daima, like it's essential for our nostalgia. That's the Kid Goku voice we grew up with. They brought back Stephanie Nadolny. I don't know if it's like a executive decision or if there's like a limitation to how often they could have recorded voices, but the marketing for Daima has been kind of a mess, I feel. It's a little sad because the series is actually really good. Something's vaguely dirty about those foot giants. Akira Toriyama has never drawn anything dirty ever. I don't know what you're talking about. Never. If their feet are dirty, they gotta wash their feet. No treasure in the castle. Okay. A little odd. I think there would be. Fun is, everybody go watch Daima. Pretty cool. I was watching it. I was almost caught up, and then I kind of fell off again. I was watching it after work with Kamen Rider and Ratterfield. Liquid Meadow! No! The funniest thing about Liquid Metal Slime encounters is that there's so much incentive to fight them first. You kind of don't care if you enter a battle like disadvantaged or get like hit within an inch of your health. Because if you don't fight, you're gonna miss out on the Liquid Metal Slimes. One treasure left. For some reason, I'm assuming it's behind that door. That's not treasure, that's a dead guy! The true treasure was the dead guys we met along the way. Look at that, it's a mini medal. Hello? No reply, it's just a corpse. I mean, If they get a cell all to themselves with an actual bed, I feel like they're an important corpse. What's the story here? If only this was Baldur's Gate, I could have cast Speak with Dead. Keep forgetting I'm innocent and never have an impure thought? Yup, never. Absolutely. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know what happens when I'm a chatter in other streams. I'm a different person. I'm a shit poster supreme. Bet you could have never expected. I am other streams editing Manic Shark. But you can't. You can't see that ever happening, right? Impossible. You'd never believe it. Just like Bill Murray walking up and eating your french fries at McDonald's. They're like, they'll never believe you. Oh, I can't cast spells. Oops. Él sabe. Maybe he knows. Maybe you know. Feel that you're such a degen in certain places. See, the true mark of being an adult is being able to read a room and act with a specific level of humor. I read somewhere that, like, the thing about dad humor is that, like, it comes from people, usually dads, who have matured to the point where they understand that life is better with humor, but they also understand the level of maturity or immaturity that a certain audience requires. So dad jokes happen because somebody is trying to use a brand of humor that's usually dirty, usually raunchy, and they gotta tone it all the way back down until it's just puns. So remember, the moral of the story is, anybody who always makes dad jokes like all the time, you can tell they're the most absolute degens when they're somewhere else. No, but maybe. But no, but maybe. Yeah, ba-da-da-da-da-da. Whereas the people that are like degenerate in every situation, even if the room does not particularly like call for it, they're the people you can tell are actually immature. That's the difference. That's the difference between your humor being like, they said a bad word, ooh, versus saying something like, if you don't got any donuts, then why don't you go nuts? It's such a deep cut, you don't even get what I'm referring to. But for those who get it, if you know, you know. Speaking of Monster Hunter, we can just making random references to Monster Hunter stories. Oh, you know what? Before I get too close, to get too far into the castle, I just realized I have not checked up on the mini metal place in a while. Let me go redeem, see if there's any prizes. The Simpsons Family Fun Time Family Variety Hour. Itchy and scratchy, just like my back. Ba-da-da, da-da-da, ba-da-da, 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 da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Was I watching anything else lately? Like 8 TV shows. This is the problem when I don't. As somebody who usually just watches Twitch, the problem is I can't just like bond with people over just like TV shows and movies unless I go out of my way to watch a TV show or a movie. I haven't done any of that lately. Problem. I can talk about other people's streams. What was I watching yesterday? I don't know. Watching Origination do more art, playing some Zenless Zone Zero. Watching Kamen Rider and some doofus play Persona 5 Strikers. Oh my god, I forgot how good Persona 5 Strikers is. It really is a sequel to Persona 5. I'm so sad that people didn't give it a chance. The 50 mini metal milestone! A Dragon Tail Whip! I have one already. 55 medals, many thanks! 60 and owner of a stealth suit? Either I'm slacking on collecting mini medals, or these rewards aren't really scaling up to the point of the game I'm at. Strikers was great. Fast-paced Persona. One of the kind of like most mind-blowing things about Strikers is how well Persona translated to a real-time combat system. Even though, like, Persona has kind of always been the same way, if not the 3 to 5 battle system, then at least turn-based. But it's just like the way that you have a navigator that comments on the battle and then like tells you like, oh, that person's low on health. Oh, that person needs support or they're confused. When it's a turn-based game, you see it happen. You don't really need a navigator to tell you that. But in a real-time battle where things, like a billion things are happening at once, you actually do need that because maybe you're like focused on keeping your own health up and you realize like, oh, watch out. Nor is about to die. Somebody use a healing spell. And you're like, oh shit, I gotta use a group heal because we're both dying. And it just feels more like connected. It's really cool. It really makes Futaba feel like more of a team player instead of just a disembodied voice. Especially in the fights where she actually has to hack in the field and you have to protect her. Not a thing you can do in regular Persona. That's for sure. Strikers is fun. More people should play it. The Dynasty Warriors collabs are impressive. Should try to source content sometimes. Like the Fire Emblem one. They are like one of the best advertisements for Dynasty Warriors I've ever seen. It really, really made me want to play actual Dynasty Warriors when I played Strikers and Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I even bought the latest Dynasty Warriors at the time. I never played it, but when it got to the point where I actually, like, I looked at my Steam library and like, I want to buy this. Well, there you go. Sometimes it feels like because I stream now, it discourages me from playing games where it's supposed to have the opposite effect. Where it's like, oh, I want to play this game, but I should save at least the first stream for, the first game for first play session for stream. That way I get my blind reaction. And I never have time for it. Utaba. Shark, please. We're men of culture here. Or women of culture. Or non-binary pals of culture here. Point is, we're cultured. So you get some bacteria, put it in a petri dish, and grow some culture. Spent playing Three Kingdoms. Your parents let you play to learn Chinese? Heck yeah. Friend of the stream, Dekacho, is doing Duolingo right now on their stream. Learning some Chinese right now. And it's really cool to be at a point where, I mean, of course, I don't know a lot of kanji no matter what. Until I really sit down and force myself to learn it. That's gonna be fun. But regardless, I'm getting to a point where I'm starting to recognize, like, Chinese characters by knowing the kanji. Like, oh, this is tea. That's ocha. But I don't know. I guess it's just cha in Chinese. And then that's the character for water. I don't know what it is. I guess it's I guess it. Wait, is it Mizu in Chinese? Or am I thinking of, Man, I'm trying to think of what that one monster from Yu-Gi-Oh! Was called. Not Sangajin. Suijin. Is it Sui in Chinese? Also, you know, it also depends on what variation of Chinese anyway. But I'm learning. That's the point. Cool. Sui is water. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because I know the freaking Yu-Gi-Oh monster, Suijin. Sweet! Alright, who let me die? I'm supposed to be the hero, thank you very much. But in the name of the goddess.
Return to us.
Dang it. Da 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 da.
Return to us. Return to us.
Oh, wait. Wonderful. Yeah, Lunar New Year's this Wednesday. Happy Year of the Snake about to be, everybody. I need to see if LEGO has any cool LEGO sets. LEGO always has cool stuff for, like, Lunar New Year. Last year, they had the whole Year of the Dragon themed kind of restaurant family scene. I don't think they're going to be able to outdo that set. I kind of wish it was a year-round set. What is this? The door has, like, vines on it. What is this? Castle Trodaine? Liquid metal! No! My party better attack the liquid metal slimes that remain. Thank you. They understood the assignment. Sometimes I take for granted the fact that Dragon Quest's battle system just automatically chooses the best enemies to attack. Like, you select a group, but for somehow, I don't know what the logic code looks like, but somehow they always knew exactly what you should and want to attack. Year of the liquid snake. Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick from eating all of this dim sum. And a clap from my ass cheeks is alerting all the guards. And the smell of the dim sum on my body is alerting all the people who are hungry. Nick, watch out! That's Hatsune Miku! She's in Fortnite! Is anybody playing Fortnite now that Miku's in there? It's a thing now, apparently. Nick, check out this cool video game meme screenshot maker tool. It's pretty cool, not gonna lie, for real, on God Skibbity. Is that something that Otacon would really say? I think if Metal Gear Solid as a series came out 10 years later, Otacon would absolutely be a meme lord. If Otacon was Gen Z, I want to see that what if. Right? Watch out for this! I'm watching now, Yellow Pikachu. What's it doing? I'm watching very close. Hopefully it doesn't try anything funny. There's still 2 treasures here, but I don't know if there are things I could have gotten yet. Otacon's a nerdier Ganymede. I could see it. If Hideo Kojima was just like 10 years younger and he started making games 10 years later than he did, let's say that Hideo Kojima made his first game in 2008, how would the world of video games be different? It's like, I feel like a lot of gaming inspiration came from Metal Gear Solid in the first place, but let's pretend that the state of games didn't really change, and it's just like Metal Gear Solid released in 2008 instead of 1998. How would things be different? Would Otacon be a meme lord? Would Snake play Yu-Gi-Oh? Which one of these spells is just like a really, really strong attack on one enemy? I think it's Gafriz. Not bad.
Return to us.
I don't like that.
In the name of the goddess. In the name of the goddess.
In the name of the goddess. It's like I'm at church or something. Do these foot statues look vaguely dirty to you? Only if you let them be. You gotta have faith in Japan. Not everything they do is lewd. In the name of the goddess. How's this non-Euclidean space? It's not a Dragon Quest stream unless I make Lumpia smell the same room about 50 times. Arise, chicken! It's the best spell. You can only use it once per stream, though. Squidgy says, according to your mom, Year of the Snake is super compatible with chicken. Okay, but I'm not Year of the Chicken, though. You'd think I'd be, but I'm not. It's sad. I don't even need to bother sniffing for treasure. I know this area is just 2. Well, now the question is progress going north or is progress going south? In the name of the goddess. Y'all, I completely forgot and I feel bad. And it's just, I'm just gonna have to wait till the normal release date like all the normal people. I forgot to sign up for that limited Nintendo Switch 2 demo event in Los Angeles. I got choice paralysis as I usually do when it got to the part where it's like, sign up for a specific time slot. And I'm just like, I don't know. Any time slot would be okay, but there's no option to do that. And then I just never signed up. And the thing is, I've seen people on Blue Sky get it. They got into it, and I'm like, I should have signed up. It feels a lot more possible now. It's too late. Ah. The Lost Angelus. It's lost. Y'all ever watch Mucha Lucha? With the masked wrestling. I think about that episode where Ricochet needed to get the was it the salsa or like the nacho dip of the angels? Just like the salsa de Los Angeles. It just made it sound like it's from Los Angeles. But it's the salsa of the angels. But instead, he buys the salsa de los Anglos. Like, wait a minute. It's salsa made by the Anglo-Saxons? What? The Flea! Oh, the Flea was one of the best characters. You know who the true best character on that show was? Snoopy! Really was, honestly. The strongest character, Snoopy. I mean, who else had a wrestling persona themed after a vegetable? Nobody else could pull it off. Ah! How do I get there? Oh, no! Oh, I can't get there unless... Oh, no! Wait a minute. I have to go all the way back down. I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to check out the staircase on the left. Ah, Mucha Lucha, my childhood. Oh, it's a danger floor. Hiya, Jackie! That's not Mucha Lucha. That's Adventures of Jackie Chan. The Hedgehog. It'll probably be a good show, though. I've fallen down the rabbit hole. I've seen... I've been watching, like, videos comparing, like... doing analyses of Sonic the Hedgehog, like, as a character. It's like, how is it that Sonic has survived meme culture and embraced it? Whereas, you know, in that whole era right after Sonic 06, Sonic the Hedgehog was seen as just a washed-up mascot. And it's just the fact that Sonic lives in this weird space where it kind of already always was unsure of what it really wanted to be. It's like, is it serious or is it cartoony? Because you got, like... Anything else on this floor? One more. Oh. Because you had the two cartoons running at the same time, Sonic Underground and Adventures of Sonic. Starting to feel like this is actually progress. Oh boy. Like, one of them was like this epic story about like Sonic's backstory, and he needed to find his parents, and he was lost as a child, and he was in a band. And the other one was just like a Looney Tunes-esque Wile E. Coyote, Dr. Robotnik just trying to chase after Sonic every episode. Anytime Sonic tries to be serious, it's weird. Ow. Because he's a big old cartoon hedgehog. Anytime Sonic tries to be funny, it's weird. Because Sonic now has this backstory, you can't just ignore it.
Return to us.
Yeah, Satam and Adventures. I was a washed-up mascot? Impossible. What are you the mascot of? Beyblades? I wasn't aware of this marketing. Washed mascot. Nice and clean. Simple and clean. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's all hard to let it go. Hold on. Whatever lies beyond this morning is a little later on. Regardless of warnings, the future doesn't scare me at all. Nothing's like before. Sonic Underground was later. I never actually watched those when they were first airing, because I did not know what channel they were on. I think I only ever ended up watching, which one was the one with Sonic Says? That's no good! That was the one that I ended up watching, because I think it started airing on a different channel. Da, 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 da. Adventures, okay. Da, 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 da. Jaleel White. I believe Jaleel White voiced Sonic in, like, all three of those cartoons, or at least two of them. Dun 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 dun. And Dr. Robotnik was voiced by Jim Cummings, the guy who voices like Winnie the Pooh, and a bunch and Pete from Disney, and a bunch of other like iconic cartoon voices. I don't know who's seen the TV show OK KO Let's Be Heroes. He does have an amazing voice range. Voice acting icon. Jim Cummings voices the main villain in that, in OK KO. And then they somehow collaborated with Sega to make an episode where they cross over with Sonic. And it's crazy. Because then, like, the episode just becomes basically an episode of Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog with the villain Lord Boxman trying to catch Sonic with various contraptions. He fails, and at the end, Sonic like flattens him with a machine, and he's just like, "I hate that hedgehog!" Just like the old days. A shield of shame. Somehow I can tell that's cursed. I wonder if Jim even remembers voicing Dr. Robotnik from that long ago. Ad is starting in 10 minutes. We're not going to take a break. We're just going to keep playing because I'm just fighting. One of these days, gonna randomly watch this Donkey Kong show for the music. Speaking of OKKO, they also had a collab. Not a collab. I don't know what you call it, but they had an episode where they randomly had a musical number in the middle. And for the singing voice of one of the characters, they hired the person who was the singing voice of Donkey Kong in the Donkey Kong Country cartoon. Like, it's such a little hidden gem, but OKKO is just such a fun show for people who grew up with cartoons in the 90s, honestly. Such a meme. Want to do a stream intro for Drew involving Robotnik's theme? Snooping as usual, I see. Hold on, maybe I can find that song from the show. I wonder. Where they have the freaking Donkey Kong voice actor. I forget what the character's name is Radicles. Because he's a big buff alien. And he's rad. He's cool. The other thing about that show is it's very clearly like 90s inspired. Well, that's also why it's good for millennials. If I just search Radicles Donkey Kong, will it actually? There's a stream you frequent that used to do clips of those Donkey Kong songs. You're like, this is a vibe. Oh wait, here we go. Oh yeah, this is an episode where he falls in love with one of the robot. It's like, it's a forbidden love Romeo and Juliet kind of thing.
I know that's your role. To my surprise, I see that you've been programmed with a soul.
That is absolutely the Donkey Kong Country voice actor. Oh, that's amazing. That's freaking amazing. Oh, and the who's doing the singing voice for the robot is Kerry Walgren. What the hell? Kerry Walgren and Sterling Jarvis. Look at these people. Look at these people. Donkey Kong still got it after all these years. I shower you with coconut cream pies. That's from the Donkey Kong Country cartoon. Donkey Kong Country cartoon was a freaking fever dream. As a kid who did not understand that cartoons existed on channels besides Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network, even though I grew up around the time those other shows would have existed, like Sonic and Donkey Kong Country, I just didn't know where to find them and what time. Four treasures! There's one. There's so much good stuff in here. I'm missing out on all of it. Coconut cream pies line was wild. Dun 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 dun. Anyway, welcome back from the ads. We were talking to... We're just talking about the singing voice for Donkey Kong for the Donkey Kong Country cartoon. You know. I somehow feel like I'm actually making progress, and I feel bad now because this is not what I want to be doing. I'm going to evac. And then check out the other paths I didn't take. I wonder what a modern-day Donkey Kong Country TV show would look like. I guess Donkey Kong would have his design from the latest Mario Kart, wouldn't he? And he'd probably be voiced by Seth Rogen. Wow. That sure is a thought. Banana Slammer! The silhouette, the legger, the man. I'm not amused by the amount of enemies that just know thwack. This is kind of silly. Kind of silly, isn't it? Yes.
Sing!
Why is this allowed?
In the name of the goddess.
And the name of the goddess. Cool, we can't cast spells now. Good thing I have a Staff of Resurrection. Ugh.
Return to us.
Can't heal, I might as well win the HP race with raw damage. With deal damage. As I get older, I realize so much of the cartoon industry was just copying each other. Disney was popular, make everything a musical. And now things aren't musicals anymore, and it's not as fun. Imagine if Marvel movies were just musicals by default. Imagine. Imagine dragons. Imagine dragons. Alright, it's about time to start using these items that can avoid conflict if possible. I've grinded enough. I'm just exploring at this point. I realize I do a lot more damage attacking. DK Donkey Kong. Anybody playing the new Donkey Kong Country's Return port? Donkey Kong Country Returns is on 3 different consoles at this point. I don't feel a need to buy it again because I bought it on the 3DS. I didn't even buy it on the 3DS. You know what? I got it for free on the 3DS. It was back when Nintendo was like, I think they were like, hey, Club Nintendo is ending, and now it's going to be my Nintendo. But while we have Club Nintendo, use your points on one last thing. So I remember using my points to get Donkey Kong Country Returns on 3DS as a digital download, but I never had to buy it. And I had missed out on it on the Wii as well, for some reason. I don't know why. It was a good game. I think I've mentioned this in a previous stream. It was probably because I was not buying a lot of Wii games in the Wii era. Get what I mean? You're picking up what I'm putting down. You get to my meaning. So maybe I'll buy it on the Switch, I don't know. The thing is, I already bought it on the Wii later in life. At the point where I realized, hey, Wii games are about to be expensive if they're made by Nintendo. I saw what happened to Kirby Return to Dreamland. Protects the wearer from spells that would normally be fatal. Reduces damage from fire, ice, and explosives. With things that are casting thwack all the time, we're keeping the Angel's Robe. Honestly. Alright. Okay. Let's go. Making some progress through Baramos's mansion. Out of PGs. I mentioned last week, I am currently going to, for temporarily, drop Mario and Luigi Brothership from the schedule. I will return to it someday. Just someday later. The funny thing is, like, when they cast Fizzle, or when they have that weird, like, fog, I can't cast healing spells, so I see people get low on health, and I'm like, there's nothing I can do about that. I have to wait until they die and then resurrect them.
In the name of the goddess.
An interesting, I can see what they're going for in this area, kind of like changing up my usual strategy. But I'm prepared for it.
In the name of the goddess.
And this is what the Staff of Resurrection is for. Not that. Don't like that.
Return to us.
Thank you. My peeps are still dead. Can I use the Staff of Resurrection, like, outside of battle? I cannot. And now it works first try. Nice. To me, reusing holy water and Padfoot as if, like, it made a difference in the first place. It might, you never know. Dun dun da 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 da. I see there's a path. There's kind of a path to the north, but I guess I can't get there. No, yeah. That makes sense. I have to go through the castle to get there. Alright, I see what you're doing there. This was progress the whole time. I've been fooled. I've been schmackledorfed. That's not even a word, and I agree with you. I had a lot of time doing the Undertale collab with Agent Double Toad 7 and Samu Hagu and Your Valentine and Kidara. It was a good time. I finally got to play Undertale, but not really play it, but kind of play it on stream. It's one of those games I always wanted to stream. I can remove curses? So when did I get that? Don't gotta pay money at the church anymore. I have a spell that opens locked doors. I had the ultimate key. When am I ever gonna use that? Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I already go down here? did. Okay. Running a little low on MP for Show My. At the same time, she still has like 170 MP. I feel like most of her MP usage is just casting Zing over and over. Yeah, I've finally gotten my chance to be a big shot. No, to voice Sans and Papyrus. Those are the only two roles I even needed. The only two rules that I must have gotten. I must be the one. I will be the one to capture a human. Yeah. I think I might have mentioned this. I forget already now. I now understand why people like say the phrase, "Have I told you that blah blah blah?" It's like, wouldn't you know if you told somebody something? Oh, I realize now. You say it when you say the same thing to multiple people, to the point where like you know you've told somebody this, but you don't remember if you told that specific person that. But like eventually, when Toby Fox finally announces the release date for Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4, then I want to stream not just Deltarune 1 and 2 again, but I also want to stream Undertale for the first time. I want to do one of those runs where I actually show off all the little secrets that people don't know about. Like how you can actually eat the Vegetoids because everyone's too scared to experiment with the pacifist route. How you can kill Napstablook, but it's okay because he's a ghost and you can't kill him. Like, so much stuff is just fine. But back in 2015, people were too preoccupied by playing the exact one right way. Uh-oh, back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. So yeah, this is gonna be a lighter stream week, unfortunately. I'm streaming Dragon Quest 3 today. Are we gonna beat the game today? I'm keeping that question unanswered for now. But the next stream is gonna be Friday, UFO 50. A game that I've been wanting to play, I've just had no time in the schedule. Like, I've heard the premise, and I'm like, oh, this is exactly what I thought it was gonna be. And now I'm intrigued. Because when I heard UFO 50, I'm like, Action 52? And everyone was kind of like, actually, yes. And I'm like, oh? Oh? You had my attention. Now you have my interest. But also, one of these days, I want an actual copy of Action 52. It's probably really expensive now. I'm sure people make, like, bootleg cartridges of Action 52, which is hilarious to think about. Like, it was a bootleg game to begin with, but now you need to make like repros of it. Alright, here we go. We've got to be making progress now. Who is that on the throne? That's not Baramos. Nah. Two silhouettes are not even in the same group. Oh, no, attack the silhouette with whack. Please. Thank you. Speaking of bootleg, do you think Switch 2 will have new DRM to prevent special cartridges? I mean, does Switch 1 even have special cartridges? I haven't heard of it. Something interesting happened after the DS era, where video game consoles, where, you know, things like the R4 just stopped being made because you didn't really need to. Like, people made those kinds of things for 3DS, but they get patched out. It suddenly became like the best way to do those kinds of things for game consoles was not, you know, burn discs or get a cartridge. It was to mod the firmware. Started with the PSP era, PS3, all that good stuff. Why does it feel like I might fight a boss if I just touch the skeleton? But like, it's nothing, right? Right? Magic War. We're going up to 150. We'll be fine. It's a mini medal. Hello? No reply, it's just a corpse. What is the story here? I like how the intro to this fight said a group of Lagurdamen, but each individual one is a Lagurdaman. Cast speak with dead. The corpse will speak, but not to its killer. But no, yeah. Original Switch ones had like the ability to jailbreak it, like, and there was no way Nintendo could patch it out because it was a hardware defect, or, you know, just unsecure part of the hardware. Later Switch revisions like patched that hole. You know, I expect the Switch 2 to have the same patch, but it'll be interesting to see. Like, if people find, like, a hardware flaw in the Switch 2, it'll let them soft mod stuff. Lagurnamain. I don't know if that's actually how you pronounce that, but still. Yeah. Oh, no, you don't. Come on, come on. Oh, I remember why my Sage is, like, just draining MP. I forgot they have the somatic stick on. At this point, I'm kind of banking that they level up so they re-heal other MP. Honestly, it may be the better play, because of all these enemies that seal magic attacks, like, I'm not going to cast spells anyway. Might as well use the MP for attacking. Players in China want jailbroken Switches so they can access the JP or NAE shop. I want that for them too. Games should be available for all. 14,290 EXP to the next level. It may still yet be a while. We got plenty. As long as I still have more than 100 MP, I don't need to heal it, I don't think. Looping us! Oh, there's a warp. If I take this warp, I'll be able to get back, right? I don't know if my curiosity is gonna get the better of me. This is like the third time I've come to this part of the area. I can come back if I go through here, right? It seems you can go directly to the starting point. I don't need that. I don't need that. No, I'm gonna keep going. Oh. Oh. Oh, we are right there. I see. Okay. Alright, I guess it's time to use my elixirs then. $250 is probably fine. Magic water. Magic water. Chug, 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 chug. There you go. Alright, I need the proper boss room music. One that won't get me content claim. Here we go. Okay, that was a terrible version of that.
So, you have found your way here at last.
Sure have. Who are you,
You know
Stinky?
that to stand against mighty Barabas is to throw away your life. And yet you still came.
So silly.
A decision you will come to regret.
He's so wrinkly. Oh, bring
But
it
not
on,
for
bud.
long, for I shall rend you asunder and devour your innards.
You're the boss of this game? I don't know. Oh, we finally get a different battle theme. Look at you, he looks like a wrinkly old grandpa. How can you be the final boss? No way, no way. All right, what are we gonna do here? We're gonna prepare. We're gonna buff up. Brilliant, dun dun dun. Hey, where's Kabuff? What can he possibly do? I like this battle music. Okay, here we go. We're in it, baby.
Be brave!
I've saved the potions. This is what I've been waiting for. Good Lord, hell, throw me a potion! Oh! Ah! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, that's not good. This might be harder than I thought. Make him go to sleep. I still don't have multi-heal. After all this time? This is gonna be hard. Eto. Now's the time to experiment. Can you fizzle him? Oh, Enchilada would have been good if I wasn't dying. You know, I can't. I have to survive. Wait, no, I have full heal with me. I do have multi-heal. Oh, crap. Okay, wait a minute. We can do this. We can do this.
Multi-heal!
That's not a lot.
Enough! Okay!
Okay. Lower your accuracy again. I feel like that actually helped last time. Monster Pylon's doing good work for us. Stop it!
Brace yourself.
Sand out of your eyes again already? Okay, maybe he's a boss. Maybe he's the boss of the game. I don't know. I don't write the rules. Eto.
All right. Full heal. Enough.
Okay, that sand is not gonna last. We're gonna focus on Helicopter instead. Feels like I'm only barely out healing. But maybe that's all you need. 2 healers and 2 damage dealers. Is that the optimal RPG party? It is for me.
This ought to help.
Tapas is calling on the strength of all his animal friends. Stampede of little bunny rabbits, all attacking Baramos' eyeballs. We're doing okay damage, all things considered. And I think this is a turn where I can actually attack. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute.
All right.
Ouch! Oh! Oh. Death of Resurrection. Alright, we're playing catch up now. We don't need to heal besides Shomai, actually. Can I get a Umfang Lumpia? Oh, Tapas isn't dead! I thought he died! Alright, hold on. No, we're still gonna do Helichapter. Spells, full heal. Shomai, heal thyself. You also have full heal. Oh, hell yeah.
Ready now.
Tapas is our glass cannon. Look at him. No! Well, now he's dead.
Ready now.
Good, I healed myself. Alright, we still got moves. Still got schmoves. 2 people on resurrection duty.
Sing. In the name
Of course
of
it works the first time. Oh! We're outdoing his healing, at the very least. Spells. I need multi-heal on the main character. That's what I need. Lit, 9 HP wonder.
Just a moment.
Just a moment. Dazzle me. It's just farting, filling the whole room with farts. Eyes are watering. I can't see. He's just an old man. I cannot look at Baramos' chin. Like, that thing is saggier than a prune. Ugh, I don't want to look at it. Maybe we can paralyze him. Worth a shot.
sword to help.
Doing single target
Got
now.
you.
Kind of switches it up. I think there's a pattern. I'm just not paying attention to it. Look at that. Now he's doing multi-attacks. In a row. That's great. You chopping. Ready now. Alpus as our main damage dealer is actually the play. 200 guaranteed every turn.
Here I go.
We got strats, we got strats. Lupius, hang in there. Show might not heal. The buff might be nice right about now. Oh, Insulatl. Of course, we need that.
Be brave.
Full heal.
Is Shomai not moving? Sometimes the fights move so fast, I'm not even sure what's happening.
Insulator.
There you go, now you've got it. Alright. Believe in me, chat. Believe in the quest that believes in you. You have a free turn for Kabuff, you'll love to see it. You are getting a little bit low on MP though.
It's time.
Ready now.
I can Blasto you. If that actually works, I'd be so upset. Just remove a character from the battle, like, entirely during a boss fight? You can't do that. Spooky. Right, we got him. We got him. Actually, I got Manok buffed right now. I should attack with him. But when that buff runs out, I wonder what happens if I just use magic attacks from Shomai.
All right.
If that'll do more or less. PPS, PPS! Leroy Jenkins! Ooh, we got a free turn for a magic attack. Kafrizzle? Oh wait, Falcon Slash for me. A Frizz, single enemy with an enormous fireball. Yeah, that's what we need.
Coverage.
73. Okay, the Falcon Slash is actually better. Ooh! No! Okay, thank goodness that was attacking me. How's his health? Oh, he's dying! He's dying! We got this, we got this. We just need to keep it going. Okay, who's the most important character to stay alive right now? Without a doubt, Kingdom Hearts is light. Shomai. Spells. Multi-heal.
Multi-heal.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
All right.
Stampede! This is basically the plot of Ant-Man Quantumania. Most powerful being in the universe, just stampeded by insects. Don't get me wrong, they were cool insects, but still. You got this, I feel it. You got this, I feel it. I feel it.
All right.
I'm in the bucket. I'm in the bucket. The bucket is safe. This is defending champion. This is the defending champion skill. I'm just in the bucket. He can't hit me while I'm in the bucket. Ooh, and dodgy dance? Wait a minute.
Multi-heal.
Yeah. Ooh, doggy! Did we just beat the entire game? No. But I sure feel like I did. I'm a little fried. That's okay. I'm in the safety bucket. Omni-heal! Excuse me, I thought I was gonna get multi-heal. I'm sorry. I wasn't familiar with the old game. You know it's gonna be this isn't even my final form. I don't know. I actually don't know.
You! How? Curse you!
How?
This is not the end. I shall not give up so easily.
I remember this. Baramos bested. A warm glow fills the room. We did it, Dad. We did it. A familiar voice calls out to the party.
You have at last bested the Archfiend. You have done all that was asked of you. Be proud.
Do I get paid?
Now return to them. Return to those who love you. They are waiting for you.
I get paid for this, right? It's why I took on this job. Lumpia, you weren't even hired. Shh. I'm part of the party. I get my own cut. Fireworks! Happy birthday! Wow! Oh, heck yeah! Hey, I wasn't leading the party. What do you mean? Look, Manok's back! Our hero has returned. All hail the hero, fresh from defeating the Lord Baramos. Hooray! Hooray! So, peace has really returned at last. We'll all be. Blade, welcome. Nice fourth. Thank you, Manok. From all of us. Am I being showered with thanks? Oh man, I can feel it. Wow. We did it, y'all. We beat the game. Wow. So you beat that blighter Baramos, did ya? You really are a hero. I could report to the king, but you know who I need to report to first? The nun to save. But then I need to report to my mama. She needs to know first and foremost that I am here and I am safe. Heck, the king. The king can find out whenever he wants. The peoples of the world are safe and no words can express our gratitude. Goddess bless you, my child. Well, thank you. The Puff Puff lady? That too. But we can only puff puff once we've truly earned it. Fireworks. 'Cause baby, I'm a firework. I just said the word. Oh, my mom's not here. Is this a Professor Oak situation? Comes to the Pokemon League. I earned it. Puff Puff? Okay, but later. Her kids watching. Maybe. This is a Professor Oak situation. Find Millennium Tower and confront Ebina. Now that's an actual Yakuza objective for once. They're holding a feast in the castle to celebrate the fall of the Archfiend. Have to say, I'm more than a bit jealous of your mum and grandfather getting invited. They must be beyond proud of you. Professor Oak coming as soon as he heard the Pokemon League. It always comes back to the empty lot. Even in Yakuza 1 through 6, it may not be empty anymore, but it is still the most important location in the entire series. It always comes back to the Millennium Tower. Off you go, the king's waiting for you. Hello?
Oh, welcome home, my little champion. I'm so proud and happy I could burst.
Don't do that. Don't burst. I'm trying to save the world so it doesn't.
If only your father could see you.
Wherever he is.
Just look at you. You've grown into a great adventurer. The spitting image of your father.
Wow, thank you, Granddad. My sprite looks exactly the same, though.
And I know, somewhere out there, he's just as chuffed as I am.
Chuffed as chips. Chips. He's an imposter. No! We got rid of the mod rod!
Well met indeed, vanquisher of the archfiend Baramos.
I don't remember if the king's voice was like this.
Truly, you are your father's child. The kingdom, nay, the whole world salutes you.
Yeah, I know it. I'm great. Alright, where's our celebration? Where's our clapping? I got this.
Servants! A feast must be prepared, the like of which our land has never seen.
Now that he knows I'm worth it, he's gonna spend more than 50 G's, huh? You better. You better. Oh, is this just the medal ceremony from Star Wars now? Trumpets. Eh? Nani? Ah! Wait a minute. Oh, crap, they're dead. What? What? What?
I must apologize for intruding on such a heartwarming scene.
He's the downstairs neighbor. He's like, shut up. I'm trying to sleep.
Zuma, Master of Darkness, Lord of the Underworld.
Oh!
And so long as I will it, your realm shall never be free of the pull of night. Now, suffer. Your pain shall be my pleasure.
Sir, I just
All
wanted...
shall know despair, all shall kneel, all shall give their lives in sacrifice to my glory.
Sir, I just wanted to avenge my
For
dad.
I am Zoma, bringer of oblivion.
Okay, calm down, bub. We can do this after the feast.
Obey, and your suffering shall be short. Resist, and you shall know true torment.
Sir, this is a Wendy's. I'm sure that was all a hallucination. How about that feast?
Is everyone unharmed?
Who the heck was that? I don't know, those trumpeters are
What
kind of
was that?
doomed. Pour one out for the trumpeters. They just wanted to play some music, y'all. Damn. Damn, they were playing the theme and everything. I don't get that. Can I at least get the turkey? Oh, I'm hungry.
No, it cannot be. Not now. Not when peace had finally returned to the land.
Those poor musicians.
Will it forever remain beyond our reach? Everyone present, listen, and listen well. My subjects must never learn of Zoma's existence.
What? Huh? We're just gonna hide that this happened? What about the trumpeters' families, huh? Did the band just go on an extended vacation?
Their lives have been ruled by unease for long enough. Oh, goddess. Which is the path I must take? Forgive me a moment of weakness. Now, please, leave me.
Sounds like the government right about now. Want a baconator? Alright, coming right up. Just pretend like nothing happened. Just sweep it under the rug, deny it ever happened, and live like everything is normal. Keep calm and carry on. The appearance of Zoma, Lord of the Underworld, proved a rude awakening for Manok upon his return to Aliahan. Surprise! The game's not over! Wow! How much is left? That's for me to know. And you to find out. However, as per the king's decree, the truth of the day's events was confined to those within the throne room. Then later that night, as the townspeople slept... Nani? Wait, do I not have my party? Wait, do I actually have to give up my party for this part of the game? I didn't even get my... Wait a minute. I didn't even get my commissions yet. Honestly, I think you've earned yourself the right to some rest, don't you? Get back to bed now. Okay, Granddad, I'm going to bed. Nope, too restless. I'm gonna go sleep on the floor downstairs.
What's the matter? Can't you sleep?
I never could. That's my secret, Captain.
Suppose it's no surprise, really. You've been through your fair share.
I even slept in my armor, it's that bad. Manoka Insomnia in the chat.
Ooh, just thinking of that horrible voice we heard in the castle sent shivers down my spine.
Oh, it wasn't just a voice, it was an actual big old silhouette.
But enough of that. Tell me, do you know what you're going to do next?
I'm going to Disneyland? I honestly don't.
It's all right. I'm still in shock, too. I had hoped this would be the end of it. But I know you can't just stay here. You're just like your father in that sense. Oh, this all brings back memories of when he left Aliahan to go on his journey. His friends presented him with the finest helmet you've ever seen. Everyone came out to wish him well. They were all so joyous. But there was nothing but fear in my heart.
I like that we get to see this scene again even though we saw it. Just in case I never did that quest over in Russia or whatever. That's how you get a good night's rest. Oh, this is quite the helm indeed. Oh, that was the whole flashback. Okay, bye. Oh. Can't it wait until he's a little bit older?
I just don't want to lose you too. Oh,
Sorry, Mom.
I'm sorry. Don't worry. Everything will be all right.
I know what I must do. Although, the fact that Dad went on this whole adventure and then fell into the volcano, and then, like, after that, years later, when I was of adventuring age, then I finally defeated Baramos. For some reason, I think it could have waited, actually. I think it could have waited. Then I could have fought with my dad.
At any rate, I'd say it's well past your bedtime. Go on. You must be shattered. We can talk in the morning.
Shattered, knackered, and just plain pooped. All right then. Pip pip, cheerio. Dad could have trained me. Maybe he did. And then he went and died. And then he went to get the milk. What is that? Oh, that's an area that was foggy before. Then, morning comes. I'm naked. I'm not. Find the castle from your dream. That was a dream? Can I get my party first? Do I actually just not get my party?
Nothing quite like waking up to beautiful blue skies, is there, my boy? Listen, you're more than earned the right to make your own decisions. I'll be behind you, whatever choice you make. Now go and show that brute what's what. Don't worry, I'll still be here when you get back. And bring me a Baconator while you're at it.
Grandpa, you can't have that. Your doctor said no more cholesterol.
Morning, my darling.
The doctor doesn't know good food if it bit him on the ass. I'll bite that food in the ass.
I suppose it's that time again, eh?
Time to get a sub. In Miku, thank you for the resub. Welcome back to the Chicken Coop. Grab an SK Comfy. Party who? Party of one, baby.
I know there's no stopping you. Just promise me you'll take care, all right? And know I'll be here for you with open arms whenever you come home.
I will. I won't. I will. I promise. Mama. Oh, the little shield hug.
So bye for now. Do pop by again if you ever find yourself missing my cooking.
Oh, every day. Every day. Oh, cool, I do get my party. This is actually Lumpia Quest. Don't you forget it. Whenever there's a former hero failed story, you appreciate when they address they did succeed in at least stalling. You know, in a way they kind of did, because the whole point of the first part of the game was, like, going to places Pancraz was. That's Dragon Quest V. Going to places where Ortega was and just finding out he was a big old hero and saved people anyway. So I like to think, even though they never explicitly say, like, oh, he knocked back the forces and he forced them to retreat, like, you can still tell he did a lot of damage. Zephyr Dark, welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. How's it going? How's it going, Zeph? How's life? How's the universe? How's everything? Eggs are painful. Did you lay one? Don't recommend it. Big mistake. Ferris, welcome on in. Zeph, how's it going? How's Return to Dreamland Deluxe? That remake of Return to Dreamland with actual copy powers? Wow. Hope it was a good time. How are you? How's life? We just beat Dragon Quest III, except we didn't really beat it. It's a long story, but I don't want to spoil anything. But we just heckin' did it, y'all. We heckin' did it. Honestly, we were kind of at the point where... thank you. 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 We're kind of at the point where... Okay, so full disclosure, what just happened in the story, I knew happens. Like, I've seen story summaries of Dragon Quest III, and I kind of know the general plot of the game. So even before this remake ever came out, I've been a little bit spoiled already. But still, I'm enjoying seeing everything happen and play out to an impressive degree for an NES game, to be completely honest. But, big but. You know, we're kind of getting to the point where I'm knowing less and less ahead of time. Like, I know what's going to happen next, but what do I do when I get there? I don't know. Jeff says, Egg Catcher level 3 crushed your soul. Caught those eggs. Caught those eggs all the way down to the bank. I'm sorry.
Though the Archfiend was defeated, I cannot help but feel a certain trepidation still. I pray that my instincts are wrong.
I pray too. In any case, welcome. Welcome to Dragon Quest. And if you're not following Zeph, Oh, you know, friend of the Alice Flare stream. Burb. Burb that is able to lay eggs and also catch eggs. And just hope you at least had fun while getting your ass handed to you. That's always how it is with video games, isn't it? You confess to nothing so you don't save. Imagine you can only save when you go to confession at church. No wonder. It's just a save point every time. Need some self-care? Absolutely. Have a good one, Zeph. I appreciate the raid and hope you have a good rest of your night. Take care. Fun had left the chat. No! No! It is my job to bring it back. Here's our party, by the way. Go drink some water, have some foods, maybe get a Wendy's Baconator, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna slowly start to make Wendy's the official food of the stream. Kinda be okay with that, honestly. It's not chicken, though, so I don't know if it really counts. Wendy's and Jollibee. Yeah. A nice lurk? Well, enjoy the lurk. Here's our party, by the way. Lumpia the warrior, Manok the hero, Shomai the sage, and Tapas the martial artist. They've had many jobs over the years, but this is theirs. This is who they are now, after adventuring all across the land. So I guess the only direction I'll get is the castle in my dreams at this point. I'm thinking what's going on is the world wants this. They probably made it a secret. Like, besides, you know, the actual, like, kingly decision of keeping it a secret so that the world doesn't panic. They probably wanted it to be like, hey, you beat the game, at least when you go to cities in this world, they'll still, like, pretend, they'll still think that you actually defeated evil. So that'll be nice to see, people praising you and whatnot.
No, it cannot be! Not now! Not when peace had finally returned to the land. All realms shall never be free of the pall of night. What could it mean? Manok, you must speak not a word of this to anyone.
It's okay, I don't talk anyway.
Now I grow tired. Leave me.
My apologies, but even the king's considerable energy must be replenished from time to time. I hope I may be of service to you in his stead. After all, the royal court must carry on. Okay. Well, in any case, we got time. This will be the only Dragon Quest stream this week, unfortunately, as I've mentioned. Is there any more treasure here? No! Ad's about to start. I have no more snoozes. I'm not gonna pause. I feel like I just don't do that anymore, honestly. We're just gonna keep playing. But yeah, I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, it's gonna be a light week, as usual. It feels now. I apologize. I promise I don't do this on purpose, but it is office week in the office. So I need to focus on just like working with work. Going to the office. 7 gold coins, how useful. And just not guaranteeing whether or not I'll have time after work for streaming. Look at all these treasures I should have gotten at the beginning of the game. Wow. Weird if it was office week, but I stayed home. I'll do it for you all. Y'all deserve it. But I suppose if I must go into the office, then I will. Yes. Like a computer go bok every day. You'd think I'd code in like C++ or Java or something, but I actually code in Chicken Scratch. Amazing that computers can read it natively, right? Okie dokie. I suppose what I should do is just zoom out of here. Evac works too. Alright, bird. We're going on an adventure. I'm actually gonna start the ad right now, because, like, what are we gonna do? Alright, fly around the world. Find some secrets, you know the deal. All around the world, statues crumble for me. Is that an evolved version of Scratch? It's me at my full power. This is what I look like after I eat 12 In-N-Out double doubles and 5 animal fries. Was ist los? I like how that getting that little shiny actually removed the little camp that was there. Oh god, no! Bird. Bird! I love me an animal style double double, you know it. I'll just continue to make the chat hungry for In-N-Out even though they cannot have it. I feel so bad. There's a monster nearby, but it's not out and about at the moment. Another pair of elevating shoes? I don't even use the pair that I have. Try an animal style 3x3? Do it. In-N-Out burgers and fries. 3 patties, 3 slices of cheese. I know they won't do 100 by 100 anymore unless your In-N-Out is cool with it. But I wonder if they'll do like a 3 by, you know, 10 slices of cheese. What's the worst that could happen? I'm sure it'll taste delicious, right? There's no flaw in my logic. Alright, where was that lace? I think it's up here, actually. I think there was actually an option in the game to display the next objective straight up. That's what I would look like at full power, extra thick. Same difference, you know. Same amount of power, just different distribution. That's my ball form, it's more compact.
It doesn't make a bit of difference, guys. The balls are inert. Dente's gone, remember? Balls.
Squish. More squishy means more shock absorption. Yeah. Makes sense to me. Yeah, chicken squishmallow. I'm sure that exists. Oh, me? Now, wait a minute. I do need merch at some point. I just don't know when. Like emotes. Give me a squishmallow of Manoka Insomnia. That's the only one we need. It's so beautiful. I wish it was like Dragon Quest XI where you could do like a spinning ram with the bird. That's my eternal state. The insomnia. A coffee mug. And then if you put coffee in the mug that's hot, it makes the eyes more bloodshot. That's all the rage these days, the coffee mugs that like change your image. Change the image when they are warm. Perfect. I gotta give Common like royalties for that one because he drew the original Manoka Insomnia. A Zelda mug that changes based on temp. I got a mug from World of Horror, that indie horror game that I love, that more people need to play. Ooh. And it just looks like a nice little Japanese seaside town. But then when you fill it with hot water, all the eldritch horrors, giant eyeballs, spiders, cloudy skies just start to appear. Castle of the Dragon Queen! What kind of Dragon Queen are we talking? Is she like a giant dragon lady? If so, then I give up my loyalty to my country. Oh. Oh, I'm talking to a cat.
I have heard that there are several spots in this world where one can grow in strength in a speedy fashion. Alas, they cannot be reached on foot, which is why few even know of their existence. I must admit, I myself am perfectly perplexed as how they actually make one stronger. Never mind how they achieve this in a manner most quick. Meow.
What was that?
Meow.
Oh. For a second, I thought this cat was talking to me.
Meow.
You know, there was that, like, crystal in the wall. Oh, the Gerda man. Uh-oh, they saw me. No! There was that crystal in the wall where I got the blue orb. I never did anything with that. I thought it might have been important. Maybe I'm gonna do it later. Here we go. Watch this, mate. Pew. Lumpia's rubbing herself down. Now hold on, wait a minute.
Meow.
Somebody in the party making fun of the cat. Cat like,
At least I'm cuter than you.
what? Muahaha. Muahaha. Uhuhahaha.
Houdini. Houdini.
Oh god, what the? Yeah, baby. Will the cat talk to me while I'm invisible? Wait, does the cat really only talk to you once? Hello? Nay snort. Nay snort. Alright, just once. Just once, for fun. I mean, really, what is the point of that spell if I can't even use it while I have the ultimate key? Come on. Okay, cool. Now I can talk to the horses. Maybe? You stand in the castle of the Dragon Queen, the closest place in this world to the heavens. You stand in the castle of the blah 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 blah. So what, the animals just talk like animals when they can't see me? Interesting.
Our queen has long awaited the day when one who could banish the darkness would make themselves known. It's hard to fathom that said day is finally upon us.
Well, don't you know it, Buster? That's me. And don't you forget it. What's the point of locking this place if it's not gonna block anything? Well, that looks like progress. You want to talk with animals making fun of all the humans, but then you know what they say about you behind your back.
Your Majesty, I know that I am not worthy, but I beg you for forgive me. Forgive me for being powerless to prevent the most untimely of ends.
Remember that life goes on even after death. We need not mourn, though our hearts may tell us otherwise.
If it is through the continuous cycle of rebirth that the Dragon Most Holy has watched over this realm.
The Dragon Queen's era may have come to an end, however her offspring will take her place and guide us as she so graciously did. Better than humans telling you what they think of you? Humans will lie. Will animals only tell the truth? Elf! She is not long for this world, and yet the Queen continues to carry out her duty with all her being.
The end is nigh. Precious little of the Queen's life remains.
The Queen does not seem to be having a good time. But it's alright, because we came just in time for a dramatic epic cutscene of her probably passing away and giving us the key to eternal life. Like this. Basking in the sunlight. Duck, 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 goose!
This castle is the closest place to the heavens in the whole world. Apparently, if you earn the title of a true hero, you can even get there from here.
Just exploring. Ooh, there's treasure here. Oh ho! What is this I spy? Mini medal. Always a mini medal. Never the bride. Lumpia, what does that even mean? Nothing. I like this place though, it's pretty. Look at that door. It's got the ornamentation on the side that makes it look like wings. Open door. Alright, Dragon Queen. Give me the deets. Tagron!
You stand before the Dragon Queen, servant of the Almighty Goddess.
Wow, Lizard.
Thank you for heeding my call and making your way here.
Just lounging. Ma'am, how do you get into your house? Do you leave to get groceries or do you just DoorDash? He's so fine. Who said that? I wonder, Lemonade Cafe. Miku did. Bahamut.
Doubtless, one of my retainers has already told you, but I have scant time left.
Thick thighs could crush mine. No, wait a minute. Do not the Lizard. Dagron. This is the Dagron we've been questing for, y'all.
Listen well, child of Ortega.
You know my dad?
For I am about to impart all that I know of Zoma, whilst my life's flame yet burns.
Plot twist. Dragon Queen knows my dad because he was her secret lover, and now I have a half-dragon, half-sister that I need to rescue because she went off to adventure and is off in the other world of Zoma.
I do so in the hope that it will allow you to vanquish the fiend and restore order to our realm. Will you heed my request?
No!
Ah, you had planned to challenge Zoma even before our meeting today. I would expect no less of Ortega's child.
No, I mean, I don't want to do it. What do you mean? What do you mean? No, I don't want to.
Zoma dwells in the depths of the underworld. Start your journey there by first heading east of Baramos' lair.
Can I come back if I do?
Eventually, you will come across an island in the middle of a lake. Its caves will lead you to the world below.
Oh, there's an entire thing. Oh, wait, no, come back.
Now, do not weep for me. My time is simply coming to an end, and I am certain my offspring can handle the task that awaits.
But who's your offspring?
Just know that Zoma possesses a power unlike any you have faced thus far. You would underestimate him at your peril.
I'm just taking a bunch of pictures. This game looks so cool.
However, as long as you have this, you will not falter. The light will return. Of that I am sure.
The lights! The lights! Oh god, no! Wait! I didn't know it was auto. I didn't know it was auto advancing. Eh? Nani? Orb. Another Dragon Ball. Manok acquires the Sphere of Light.
When faced with forces most dark, hold that sphere aloft. Then it will be your turn to prove your might once more.
No! I weep.
Your Majesty!
Now it falls to me to pass on the torch to my dearest child.
My dearest child, Manok. Now hold on, wait a minute. Just lays an egg right now, imagine. Wait a minute. No, hold on, wait. Oh, so that's what you meant by a child. Oh, I thought it was. Somebody clip that. Egg. I thought she meant she already had a child somewhere. I thought she was gonna egg. Oh man, I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't know you were pregnant. Who's the father? Is this egg fertilized? I'm not doing it. I'm chicken. I don't think that works.
Having entrusted the Sphere of Light to Manok, the Dragon Queen, with her last breath, lays an egg containing her offspring.
Axton, you know we question dragons. How you doing?
Those who serve the Queen gather to mourn her passing. Then, a short while later...
Dragon Balls keep happening. Egg.
Words fail me. Had I the strength, thy light may yet shine bright.
Don't beat yourself up over it, High Priest. You did the best you could. Egg. Do we need to incubate that, or you make it an omelet?
The burden was surely too great even for thee. The strain of watching over two realms torn asunder. For the world as it ought to be, thou wouldst surely yet live.
Now we need but wait. When the time is right, we will witness the birth and beginning of an entirely new life. It falls to us, her humble servants, to protect the egg until it's ready to hatch. Egg. Maintain your faith, and the future shall be one of you hope and preserve.
The Queen has at last given the gift of life to a child. It is such a joyous occasion, and yet I boo-hoo-hoo. The Queen is dead, yet may her immortal soul rest forevermore with the goddess.
Don't worry, we will look after the egg. It's safe with us. I just tap the egg, it just falls over. Lumpia touches the egg gently. The soft sounds of sleep float forth from within. Egg. Egg. I'm incubating it. It's like when bees, like, swarm an enemy so it overheats them. I'm just, like, creating a little current of wind that, makes sure that heat is retained. That's what I'm doing. Like, shouldn't somebody sit on this, or what? Dragon's gonna call me Papa? Now, hold on, I didn't sign up for this. I'm not ready to accept the responsibility. Man, I didn't know the plot of Dragon Quest V was just started in this game.
The Dragonborn!
Fosroda! Oh my god. It's a heated room. It does have that light. I guess that's enough. Well, that just happened. Put in a pot of boiling water. I don't think they should. Alright, whose turn is it to sit on the egg first? Oh, I'm not doing it. Shoma, you do it. You think my butt's big enough for that? Oh, absolutely. Now, hold on. Thank you. I mean, we do have a giant chicken. come back, it's wrapped in a dozen blankets. It's got an official industrial grade incubator from Petco. Well, that was fun. That was cool. That was neat. The egg. I wasn't expecting the egg. That caught me off guard. You can tell that this game was for the NES, where sometimes just things happen in the game. And I'm not exactly sure what they're supposed to symbolize, because there's so little dialogue that's allowed to happen around it. But I can still appreciate the vibe, the fantasy. Like it's symbolic. One of the last of the remaining who know of Zoma passing away, leaving only the knowledge to people like me. The responsibility falls on us because we're the only ones who heard it and can do something about it. Well, I guess this is my quest now. A quest from a dragon quest. Oh, this game do be gorgeous though. Look at this world. Where am I supposed to be going? Oh yeah, the cave east of Baramos. Yeah, I need to fall down that hole, I think. They said go to the underworld. I can zoom there, but look at this. You don't get the beauty of flight otherwise. Da 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 da. Ba ba da. Ba da da da. Eepy. I'm a hero. I defeated the Baramos. I don't even get to celebrate. Man. Look, if the king really wanted to hide the fact that Zoma came and declared the world to be doomed, if he's really trying to hide that, he should have had the feast anyway. Now it looks suspicious that he didn't, right? Obviously. The fool. Well, I shouldn't just stop for every single shiny, but like, I can. It's just so tempting. Okay, that was worth it. Yggdrasil leaf. Hello. Oh, cannon box. Hello. Death. Oh. Well, thank you. I see a treasure chest up there, but maybe there's another one somewhere. There are 2 treasures. I need to get both of them. 5,000 gold coins, heck yeah. Ba-da-da-da. Wah, wah. There. Imagine one of these days I open a treasure chest. It's actually a mimic. It wants to join your party. It hurries off the Monty's Monster Menagerie. All right, no more shinies. I have to resist. We need to at least start the underground quest. Here we go. I have been here before. I've played these games before. Ow. Ow. Hello? Why is it so stinky?
It was horrible. The ground shook like anything, and when I looked, the crack had opened up even wider. It looks for all the world as if some giant thing crawled through it. If it did, it took my friend, the other guard here, down there with it.
If I go in, can I come back? I'm gonna save first. Screen select shinies. Well, I'm afraid if I fall down this hole, I'm just not able to come back ever. That's my fear right now. You know what? I can zoom. Sorry, bird. Gotta save some time. Beautiful. Welcome on in. If you haven't seen this game before, it's absolutely gorgeous and you should play it, and it's a classic RPG, and it pioneered so many epic things that have happened in video game RPGs since then, and y'all are doing yourself a disservice if you don't appreciate where the history of RPGs came from. It's in an interesting place where, like, it is clear that this game was probably the best RPG when it came out, far and above anything else. And it's like, I just can't imagine what it would have been like to play this game back when it actually first was out on the NES, because there's so much here that I would have expected from, like, a Super Nintendo game at the very least. The scale of the adventure, the fact that it looks like you beat the game, like you're a decent level and you get, like, high level equipment and you go through this big old dungeon. Like, that's not the end? No. Barely even halfway. No, there's a whole other quest. That is unprecedented. Did I actually save? I did. I had to tell myself I did. Pit of Giaga. The never-ending story. It actually leads right into Dragon Quest IV. Dark forces block Lumpia's way. Use the Sphere of Light. Wouldn't you know it? The darkness vanishes before the Sphere of Light. The princess must be rescued soon, preferably this afternoon. The ball of light must be returned, but at the moment you're a noob. Now nothing stands between Lumpia and the path ahead. I thought that was the guy saying it. Uh-oh. Don't jump. Don't do it. No! Imagine Tapas just chickens out. Well, I don't know about this, man. All right. Well, I guess I'm going. Geronimo! Holy shit, they're burning up in the atmosphere. What? Yo? I just fall on the ground. Oh, I think my ass is cracked. Isn't it supposed to be?
Wert thou the source of that ghastly commotion just now? Tell me, from whence didst thou come?
Great. We fell into Old England. For why is thou art speaking it like this? 'Tis but a silly way to talk. The Dragon Quest games are story sequels? Well, no, that was a joke. This game does not lead into Dragon Quest IV at all. But it does lead into something else. Some of the games are story sequels, but not in number order. I'll just say that much. 2 is a sequel to 1. For the other games, it's a pleasant surprise what happens. Let's just say that. Dragon Quest 4, 5, and 6 are very loosely connected, to the point where you can make argument as to it is the same timeline, maybe it's not the same timeline. It's at the point where, like, if they are, it's so far removed in both time and, like, story that you would never be able to tell. But I like to believe they are the same timeline, and it's just billions, not billions, maybe just like thousands of years later, you know?
Oh dear, thou appearest most fatigued. Pray enter my humble abode and tell me of what hath befallen thee.
So, Blade, it's known information now, but that's supposed to be a secret. It's supposed to be a secret. But you're getting a hint of something right here, right now, just by the way this guy talks. I fell into a Dark Souls game, basically.
Thou wouldst topple the Lord of the Underworld.
Zoba himself.
Clearly, thou art not one to be trifled with. Nary a single soul in Alefgard would dare dream of accomplishing a feat so grand.
A soul in where?
Nay. Instead, we spend our days in fear of the fiend.
A soul in where? Where are we? Also, it's weird to hear this character sprite not talk with a big old cockney. Oh, you what, mate?
Regardless, thy path is clear. Make eastwards for the castle town of Tantagel.
Of where? Tantagel?
From there, cross the seas to the south to reach the great fiend's isle. That is where you will find the dread lord of the underworld,
So
Citadel.
am I able to go back to Aliahan or what? Can I zoom?
Perchance, wouldst thou have use for a map of the realm? Better it serve thee than continue to go to waste in my possession.
Lumpia receives a map of Alefgard.
Oh, and thou art more than welcome to take the ship outside for thine own. May it aid thee on thy quest.
Hell yeah, free ship.
And always remember, the goddess goeth with the brave.
Okay, so it's not as much a secret anymore. I was just waiting for the game to say it because I already knew. Yo, this is the point where if you play Dragon Quest 1 and 2, this is where you're like, what? Huh? What? We're in Alefgard. We're in Alefgard. This is the place that Dragon Quest 1 and 2 takes place. Well, it's the place where Dragon Quest 1 takes place. And then Dragon Quest 2, like, takes the same map and expands it. We are in the same exact place. Tantagel. Alefgard. Is that better than what I have? The chainmail? What is that? It is very much not. This is the point of the game where you finally realize that this game is connected to Dragon Quest 1 and 2. Whereas up until now, it was in a completely different world. Turns out, Dragon Quest 1 and 2's world was just underground the whole time. But it makes sense. Because in the plot of Dragon Quest 1, the plot of Dragon Quest 1 is that the realm is just an eternal night without the ball of light. And what did we just get? What did we just bring down here? A ball of light. We're the ones who brought light to the underground. We just haven't done it yet. But that's why it was eternal night in Alefgard until then, because it's underground. We just never knew. Explains why there's no sun. Okay, if I zoom, can I actually... Oh, I can just go back to the overworld. Okay. Yeah, okay. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to come back. But no, we're just in it. I'm happy. I'm excited. I don't have to hide it anymore. It's not a secret anymore. I brought the sun. It's in my pocket. I wonder if One Shot is somewhat inspired by this then. We brought the sun. We didn't bring the sun. We brought a freaking light bulb. What the ball of light is. I got a pocket full of sunshine. I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless. Not for long, the future is coming on, is coming on, is coming on. Finally, something let me out of my cage. Yo, time for me is nothing that hasn't counted no age. Glad you revealed that just now and not way earlier. Yep, I totally didn't know that ahead of time. Yep, never heard of this game, never played it before. And that's exactly what I was saying. Like, I wish I played this way back when. I wish I played Dragon Quest 1 and 2 way back when. I mean, I get to play this version for the first time, and it's beautiful. But imagine how much my mind would have blown if I have known. If I didn't know, rather.
Travel east from here, and thou shalt come across the mighty castle town of Tantagel ere long. If thou art indeed of a vessel, the boat yonder belonged to my father. Pray avail thyself of it freely, stranger, till seldom use, if ever.
I mean, you live on an island. How else do you get out of it? Da, 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 da. Man, it's so weird. It's so weird that it's just Tantagel, but like, not in Dragon Quest 1. What is this X? What does that mean? Oh, I don't want to zoom. Ah, shit. Imagine having access to a teleport spell and you cast it by accident when you're just like in your house, eating like a bowl of cereal, waking up for the day. Deeper underground. Awarded for setting foot in Elfgrad. Oh my god, there's music! Oh my god, that's it. Oh my god, that's it. That's the music. That's the Dragon Quest 1 theme. Overworld. In this game, everything takes a really long time. Holy fuck. Don't you know that there's stairs there? Dude, what the hell? What the hell? It's Tantagel! It's playing the Dragon Quest 1 town theme? Oh my god. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. You know, this is probably why they're doing a remake of Dragon Quest 1 and 2, because it's like, they have to remake Tantagel anyway. They have to remake Alefgard anyway. Why not? Just use the same map. The castle town of Tantagel bids thee welcome, wanderer. Welcome. If thou after weapons or armor, you've got... He's not talking like a ye oldie. I find it hilarious that because this is technically late game for this game, now, like... Now that this is late game for this game, now you just, like, get late game armor in Tantagel, but, like, this is the starting town of Dragon Quest 1. Maybe now I need the dragon male. And we did just find the dragon female. She just died and laid an egg.
Thou hast bested the Archfiend, thou sayest. But is Baramos not merely an underling of Zoma, Lord of the Underworld and Master of all evil?
You're telling me I just defeated his flunky?
All forebears did descend into this realm through the great pit of Gyaga. Truly, they were intrepid souls indeed.
Why is the church locked? Why does it matter?
Faithful servant of the goddess, how may our church assist you? Confess all of you done.
This place had the good stuff. They gave the crappy stuff to younglings with no money. Yeah, this town always had the good. You just couldn't afford it. One more treasure, you say?
Oh, yeah.
Sniff, sniff. Sniff, sniff. Check it out. I'm chicken. Oh, what the... Robin Hood, what did you do? Robin Hood, what did you do? Why are you here? The hell, mate. Hello?
You're having a laugh, ain't ya? Is it really you? Blimey! It's me, your old pal Robin Hood!
You say pal, but I think I've fought you twice.
And I really have gone straight this time.
Uh-huh.
New world, new life. That's what I say.
Sure.
What's that? How come I'm in the clink, then? Ah, simple misunderstanding is all. I'm a changed man, honest.
Really.
Here, why don't I prove it by telling you something good? By way of apology for all the hassle I've given you over the years. Here goes. There's a thing called the Sunstone. Proper valuable it is. Well, they only keep it in the dining room of the castle here in Tantagel.
Doesn't sound like they were gonna give it to you. Why would they give it to me?
Can't help but wonder where the heck all me henchmen wound up, though.
Well, good luck with that, bud. Is that your boxers? Or is that your toilet paper? Alright, Robin Hood. Well, thank you. Have a good life. Escape if you want to, but don't say it was. Don't tell anyone it was me. Church is locked because it's a priest. Why is there jail in the church? I have questions about how this town is laid out.
Alefgard is a realm of darkness, sealed fast from all the other worlds, a prison of misery wherein hope can never thrive.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Why am I here?
The Lord of the Underworld dineth on despair and quenches his unslakable thirst with tears.
That's not very sustainable. Tears will just dehydrate you. They're full of salt.
All these suffer, we peoples of Alefgard, who live only that we might serve to satisfy his vile appetites.
So this is kind of like a joke that I don't know how much it like translates from the Japanese version. I don't know if this joke only exists in the English version because of this. But in Dragon Quest 1, all the dialogue was all like ye olde English because it was supposed to be like a big old D&D campaign and as nerdy as possible.
Dost thou questest to find the Lord, Dragon Lord, and defeateth him to get the Ball of Light?
And by the time Dragon Quest 3 came out, they kind of abandoned that. But then, like, they took that opportunity to be like, you know, we go back to the old world of Dragon Quest 1. Maybe they just talk like that down there. That's just the dialect of Alefgard. And they just ties the games together even more, and I love it. It's hilarious. Holy blessings in the jail, eh? Where he pays penance. 80 gold! Expensive. Sniff, sniff, check it out. I'm chicken. Sniff, sniff, chicken.
My note gluttony doth my stomach punish, goddess, wherefore must I suffer so?
So what's interesting is now that there's no day and night cycle, because it is only night here, I don't have to check this place at night, or at daytime rather. Blade needs to bounce. Hope I have fun with Dragon Quest 3 minus 1 plus 2. We're at 3 minus 1 right now. Hope you had a good time. Thanks for being here. Alright, what special items could possibly be in this store? I will say, once I talk to the King of Tantagel, I think I might call it for the night. Just to have a good place, because you know we beat Baramos. Like, what else do I need to do today? You know, I get to rest a little bit, right? 7 treasures. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my dang. Wow. I'm just enjoying the nostalgia of Dragon Quest 1. And when do you know what? I did stream Dragon Quest 1. Is that somebody in? Excuse me?
Ah, I see it! Within these lands are the secrets north of the tunnel and south of the cave. North and south, both, but not both. Cannot be both.
Sure. I believe it. What are you doing over here? You peeing on the tree?
In the very center of the desert north of this place lieth an ancient ruin. Deep within its walls there gapeth a great chasm without bottom. If legends speak true, 'twas created by the great rending of claws, when the Lord of the Underworld was birthed into this realm.
There's so much stuff to save.
Shouldst thou wish to visit the great castle of Tantagel, thou needst only to follow the road here.
What is this, a house?
I am engaged in the study of methods for the removal of curses. I chose this field of study that I might come to the aid of all affected by malign magics.
Well, I mean, my sage just knows the curse removal spell. That's all we need. Good luck with that, kid, though. May you write your college thesis one day. Anything here? Nothing. Check it out. Tears Before Bedtime? What Zelda game is that?
The Legend of Zelda. Tears Before Bedtime.
Alright, calling it now. The next Zelda game is going to have a storybook aesthetic. And it's going to be from the perspective of Zelda, like, telling a bedtime story to her daughter, the Princess Zelda. Man, every woman of the royal family of Hyrule has to be named Zelda, huh? Queen Zelda, Princess Zelda, the 15th, probably. But it's going to be a bedtime story, her telling about the story of Link. So it's like, it's not canon, but then, like, some sort of magic makes it real. And it becomes a parallel universe and splits the timeline of the Zelda series even more. Could you imagine? Loving Living, A Grinner's Guide. Tears Before Bedtime makes you a spoiled brat. Read it now or else. Sphere of Light. Why is it consumable? It's not. Alright, sure.
When in rain and sun the twain do meet, the rain's bow shall a bridge complete. So saith the ancient rhyme.
Oh wait, that's how you... Ooh. Okay, that's how you get to the Dragon Lord's castle in Dragon Quest 1 with the rainbow. Okay, they're bringing that back. That makes sense. Oh, I'm not going to the castle just yet. There's more stuff down here. I want a Zelda who goes by her middle name and gets revealed her name is Zelda. Like Tetra. They gotta do it in a good way or else people will just claim it's just bootleg Tetra. But I like that. I like that it's like, oh, maybe you just don't even know it's Zelda until halfway through the game. But they kind of did that with Tetra already, though. We just make it like, oh, the destiny will be fulfilled. You know, I kind of just wish if Tetra did not just suddenly magically turn into Zelda. I do like that she kept a bit of her personality when she became Zelda in Wind Waker, but it still kind of felt like she turned into a different person. Like, no, I want her to still be like, oh, I'm still the Tetra you know, oh, I'm still a pirate. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm actually the princess, I will fight by your side. Because that's kind of the vibes they were going for in the final fight of that game, you know? So if they just, like, enforced that a little bit more, that would have been perfect.
See that citadel over yonder? It belonged to the Lord of the Underworld himself. In all my years, I have not met a single soul who set out to breach its defenses and lived to tell the tale. Heed mine advice, thou so wishest to live long, then do not even ponder heading there.
I think one of the coolest and also funniest parts of Dragon Quest 1 is how the Dragon Lord's castle is just there, right across the pond from the starting town. Maybe it's obvious she's Zelda, but Link needs permission to call her Zelda. Pull a reversal.
Thou art a traveller, art thou not? Then thou hast heard tell of the fabled recovery ring, perchance. 'Tis said that a man need no more than to walk whilst wearing it, and his wound shall be miraculously healed.
Doesn't Erdrick's armor do that in Dragon Quest 1? Something like that. Alright, Tantegil Castle, tell me your secrets. So fancy. Amazing how they get anything done while it's night. How do they get air down here? The princess must be rescued soon, preferably this afternoon. You may be brave, but you're a strong, weak new. You've got so much XP to earn. So get your ass out there and grind. Gotta grind, gotta grind, gotta grind it. Lots of stuff, gotta find out. Sit down and commit now to legit rounds of Outwitting shit clowns. Gotta grind, gotta grind, gotta grind it. Break it down now. Hold! Thine is a faith I have hitherto not laid eyes upon. Where did doubts come from? By boat from the west this cannot be. Look, they even wear the outfits from Dragon Quest 1. Wanderer, thou wouldst seek an audience with his majesty? No? Worry not, his majesty is a king most kind. He will be fair with thee, now come. Okay.
My guard hath told me much of thy deeds. Forgive me for summoning thee here so suddenly, but there is something I would ask of thee.
What would that be?
Perchance thou art familiar with the name Ortega.
Why do you know that name?
Thou art indeed his child, after all.
How do you know him?
Then allow me to officially bid thee welcome to Tantagel.
Is it because of my hair?
Now, 'twould behove us to begin by explaining how we of Tantagel came to know thy father.
Yes, do tell.
Hard to fathom though it may be, Ortega once resided within these very walls.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Are you meaning to say that he didn't die when he fell into the volcano?
It must have been, what, a decade or so ago. 'Twas a day like any other when an injured warrior was carried into the castle.
Yeah, I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! I knew they would pull this shit! Oh! 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 My dad fell into the volcano. We didn't see him plunk into the lava. He must have fallen down into the earth. He fell down here. He wasn't dead. Oh my god, is he still here? Is he still around?
His wounds were most severe, but he was yet to breathe his last.
He did, however, lose his entire memory and lose function of 90% of his body. But he was alive.
Alas, his own name excluded. His memories had taken their leave of him entirely.
Okay, but, how do you know his name?
I elected to let him stay with us whilst he recovered. Ortega even served me for a time.
My father's the villain. No, no Star Wars.
Though he remembered naught of his old life, he was a gentleman, most jovial, and well liked by all in the castle.
Then, all too suddenly, one day he simply vanished. Nary a soul knew whither he had gone.
He accidentally ate too much Fading Jenny and now he's permanently invisible.
Surely thou findest thyself here today in search of thy father. By all means, ask those within the castle anything thou wishest.
I mean, that wasn't why I was here, but I'll do it.
I am certain thou shalt be reunited with him ere long, but know patience. Should tragedy befall thee in thy haste, Ortega too would suffer.
Oh, you know it's gonna, you know it's gonna happen, like... We'll probably meet him at, like, the very end of the game. He'll help me fight the final boss, and then he's just gonna be like, I'm proud of you, son. Blech. But then he also is Zoma. Yeah, that's what. The mighty Ortega fought alongside us against Zoma's legions in the past. I had never seen a warrior so capable, and I have not seen one since. Prior to thine arrival, Tantagel was visited upon by a fellow of the name Robin Hood or some such. The fiend was caught in the act of committing a crime most heinous and is under lock and key in the church. One would hope he is presently repenting for his actions. Yep. Yep, definitely. Yep, absolutely. That's where he still is. That's where he still will be. The humble settlement of Cole lieth large and far to the northeast of this place, in a region home to a forest that stretches as far as the eye can see, though those in possession of a ship might be better served by journeying west onto the coast and setting sail thence. Thou art embarking on an adventure, friend, then allow this humble bard to sing thy praises, ahem! Lo, a hero did come from a land far away, the lord of the underworld Zoma to slay, ton-ta-don-ton-ta-don-tee! Do quit your day job, if your day job is singing.
'Twas my duty when he bowed here with us to attend to the brave hero Ortega. He was in a grave condition when he first was found without the castle walls, feathers and badly burned. All that he was able to recall that was his own name, and though his strength returned in time, his memory did not. Oh no, that's why he never came back, he didn't know.
Fabulous Fairy Flute. It's all this stuff that I know from Dragon Quest 1, and it's just here. again. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, damn it. Four treasures. Bum, 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 bum. You know what? I can find these treasures off stream. I would like to go to sleep soon. I need to go to the office tomorrow and the next day and the next day. And the next day. And the next day. And the next day. I think I've earned, you know, just from having oh, the treasure's already taken? What's going on here? Nice armor. What do you mean these are already open, huh? Did Ortega take them or what? I just don't get to have treasure, I guess. Okay, I can find treasures and whatnot off stream. I think y'all got the gist. I am in a land most unfamiliar yet familiar. And if you want to learn more, check out my stream at Dragon Quest 1 where I play as Ichiban Kasuga from Like a Dragon. Wow, isn't it so cool that I actually played that game already? I never streamed 2 though, but I would, you know, I absolutely will once the remake comes out. For now though, it is time to rest. I am gonna try to get to sleep early. Will it actually happen? Never does. That's my secret, Captain. But. This is when the game truly shows its hand. Early. You say early, but my minimum usually is 3 hours. I think it's just, I don't know. I just want to sleep. My sleep schedule has still not fixed itself since last week, and I actually want to do that. And I mean it this time. I swear. It's time to go to sleep. Anyway. Look, it's even on this screen too. I mean it this time because I feel like I have just not been doing myself well by losing so much sleep. And this is my opportunity. I'm gonna sleep early, I'm gonna wake up early. It's gonna happen. I swears it. I'll be up until 2. Nope, not gonna happen. Nope. I'm going to bed right now. See? Honk shoo. Yeah. Alright, y'all. Dragon Quest. It's a cool game. Y'all should play it sometime. Wow, I snore? Oh, I sure do. And, yeah, you know. Everybody. Have a good night. We won't be streaming again until Friday. I'll be playing UFO 50. And it's gonna be a cool time. It's gonna be a good game. I've heard so much good things about that game. I've seen people play a little bit, and I'm like, oh yeah, I need it. That snoring was so real. My mom snores. I've heard the sound of snoring ever since I was a wee lad, and I know what it really does sound like. It's not a honk shoo. It sounds like you're choking in the middle of the night, and it scares me. But it's like, that's just normal. That's just how it is. You're just like... That's so real. It's like they're choking and then they just like, are you alright? Are you still breathing? Okay. Alright, I'm going back to bed now. That's why I couldn't get... That's why my sleep was messed up last week when I had to wake up early to bring my parents to the airport, because I was in a hotel room with my parents, and then like I tried to go to sleep at midnight at least to wake up at 6, but I really couldn't sleep until like 3 a.m. because I was just like sitting in the bed, and then my mom was in the other bed just like snoring. I was like, okay, all right. When I wear headphones, I didn't bring any. I didn't think about that. All right, we're gonna go to bed. I'm gonna go to sleep. Y'all have a good time. If you haven't already, follow me on Twitch to catch me live next time I play this or any other game. Links are in the chat for the social media, Blue Sky, Discord, YouTube channel if you ever miss a VOD. If you ever have any fan art for the stream, post it to the Discord or send it to me on social media, and I will put it up. I will put it up. I will put it up. In the meantime, thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. Copy one of these raid messages if you're coming along. And we'll see you on wherever we go. All right. Thou shalt have a good night. So saith the king chicken. I give it by royal decree. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you on Friday. Bye-bye.